Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to a day in the life of an entrepreneur with Henry C.Murphy. You know what I mean? I'm broadcasting live from the compound in the Unapologetic Active section. You know what I mean? So listen, the homie Thi'sl is coming through today. He's doing a pop-up here, man. And listen, man, he just spit some game today that I really want y'all to check out. You know what I mean? So listen, without further ado, let's get it in.
I've been having so much fun to your beats.
Man, I appreciate your support, man.
Oh man, listen.
What's up, man?
Listen, man.
A couple of them. Oh, you got a couple of them too? Oh, appreciate it, man.
Hey, look. I always tell people, I say, oh, damn, I'm so out of here, full ghetto. I done forgot the whole plan. Like, take the do-rag off, son.
Hey, you better enjoy it while you got it.
Hey, look, my daddy's, I just told him, I ain't getting nothing else from my daddy. I got the waves, and he is lasting for a long time. I'm like, so he hooked me up with something. He lasted for a while. So I mean, like,
my pops didn't last so long. I want to.
hey, look, this my thing though that I tell people. If I gotta go ball, I'm going ball. Like, if I'm gonna be, man, I had a partner. His name was we called him 3B. His name was Allen. We young boys, like 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we was, alternative school. But I remember, that's how I met him. He was in alternative school. And he used to always say, man, I don't care where I live at. If I live in the county, if I live over here, if I live in the county, I'm gonna be the coolest dude in the county. He like, it don't matter, because how people have a mindset of just like other people, outside influence determines who you are and how you value yourself. Like, man, if I'm bald, I'm gonna be a cool bald dude. I'm just gonna be bald. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta be bald, I'm just going bald. That's just what we are. And I'm gonna make the best out of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bald is the thing. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Going with it.
Yeah, going with it. Yeah, man.
I fought that joint for a second, but I was like, man, I'm just gonna take it off.
Hey,
on here, man.
Hey, man, listen. When it's time for it to go, it's time for it to go. Yeah, my homeboy, I got a couple partners, man. Man, it's a dude in St. Louis. He ain't even my partner. I just see him around. The whole middle. Like, I'm not exaggerating. All of this is gone.
He's George Jefferson.
But he got braids on these. Like straight long braids. So all of the middle is bald. And he got braids right here.
Yeah, he tripping. You need to let that go.
And then if he got a hat on, it look like he got a full head full of braids. You like, oh, bro got braids. You know what I'm saying? You take that hat off though. Bro, this is the whole middle. I'm talking about everything gone. And it's just braids right here on the side. Yeah, you gotta let it go.
And nowadays you can take your own clippers and just.
It's over with.
Hey, I'm telling you, hey, look. It get to that point, whenever it do, if I'm bald, hey, I'm gonna be like this. Oil him up and go. Oil it up and keep moving, man. That's it. Can't do nothing else. It ain't coming back. So hey.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, man. It's funny how life teach you that stuff in different ways. After I met him, I got sent to a group home when I was 14, like right after that. And so I when I was 14, I had a bunch of different stuff happen to me, like for us, like things like that. But it was so much stuff back to back that it was like, all right, I got took by the state, sent to a group home. I went from that one to, we gonna send him over here. Went from another one to he going here, he going there. They just mailing me around, you know what I'm saying? And I remember and then I went to stay with my daddy, And I went with my daddy, and my daddy, he like, oh, you can't stay here. You got to go back home. My daddy was like, don't never come back. Like when I left my daddy's house, he was like, you could never come back here again. As long as you live, you're not welcome. He put me on a bus. I was 14, sent me back to St. Louis. And so it was literally that night, and another night when I had got sent to a group home. A little bit after that, they kicked me out of this one group home, was sending me to this other place, and they sent some people to get me in the middle of the night. And so they came to get me. They drove, like, cause I was 2-3 hours outside of St. Louis. They came to get me and drive me to this other place that's back towards St. Louis. And so both of them cases, I was in, from my daddy's house, I was on the Greyhound, on the bus going back to St. Louis. It's dark. I remember going through like Ohio, all of that from Detroit, how dark it was at one point. When I'm in the van with these people taking me to this other place, it's dark. I'm laying on the back seat of the van. Both of those incidents, I remember being in there and saying, this is my life. People can take me and ship me around however they want to, everywhere I land. That's how I live my life. I'm like, wherever I land at, I'm gonna find the best scenario in that space. Because life is unpredictable. Like, life is super unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll follow me enough to know, like, a few years ago I got shot. You know what I'm saying? Randomly. Like, bro, I went outside, bothered nobody. Like, I randomly get shot. Altered my whole life. I could have easily been like, I had my moments where I was angry. I had my moments when I was mad. Once it clicked in my head, this is your life. Nothing you can do about this. You gonna either go through it this way, not. You know? And so you push through. But I learned that early, like, man, you push through. Life, anything can happen to you. Like, man, bro, anything can happen in this world. Me and her was just talking about zombie apocalypse. She's like, it's gonna be a zombie apocalypse. I was scared. I said, man, but look.
They keep on putting all these shows out about it, it's gonna be one.
But look, I'm the person, I can't even front. I'm the person waiting on the zombie apocalypse. So you get no sympathy from me in that way. Because in my head, I'm like, I'm ready. I done watched enough Walking Dead episodes. I know what to do. Like, it's lit. I already got a plan. I already got my plan. Like, I already told my cousins, if it go down, come to my building, because I'm taking the building first. That's the first move. Bro, I'm taking the building. I'm already seeing most of the people in the building. Nobody's more, I'm probably the most non-violent and threatening person in the building. So I'm like, bro, we taking the building. Ain't nobody here that's going to stop me. I'm going to tell them the plan. Look, I already thought this through. This is what we finna do. We going to block the first floors off. Everybody come in this way. We going to have this door blocked. When I give them the plan, they going to let me take the building. So it's like, all right, y'all cool. This floor mine. Y'all go wherever y'all going to go. This is my floor. Nobody else coming up here. And everybody be welcome. I'm going to invite my whole family over. Bro, listen. Any case, bro, y'all think I'm playing, cuz.
The fact that he gave that thing thought like that.
All right.
But you know why I had, bro, listen, this is the truth. And this is something I've seen and learned about the world we live in right now. Bro, remember you was a kid and you was watching the Jetsons. They was talking on their watch, looking at the video.
Right.
We in our head like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Bro, I could literally take my phone out my pocket right now and call somebody and watch them in another country. You didn't think you would be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? All the movies we done seen and where we like, oh, Contagious, the sneeze, the blah, blah, to this. Bro, these dudes are standing there with masks on their face. Right now, they have masks on their face because we are living in something that we have seen over and over and over on movies. Bro, anything can happen in this world. I'm just came to a place where I'm like, I'm ready. Whatever happens, I'm gonna adjust. That's it. That's all we can do. Bro, because most people ain't built. I just had one of my new stories y'all gonna hear me tell from now on. People, bro. You got certain kind of people. People are just like them, right? Y'all getting the good stuff before anybody else. So people just like animals, bro. You look at the animal world, the first thing you see when you look at the scriptures, it say, study the ant. Bible like, study the ants, you sluggard. First of all, he calling you lazy. That's one. Like, I want you to watch them because you're lazy. When you look at the ants, Bro, when you compare ants to people, the ants live like all summer long, while all the other animals, the birds out, they flying, they feel good outside. Man, you look down them ants like this.
Working.
Getting that food, going back. Wintertime come, guess what you see now? Little birds out here scraggling like, oh man, where the food at? It's getting cold. I can't be outside. It's raining. I gotta go. They struggling. The ants, they in a hole, bro, all winter long with enough food to last the entire season.
Yo, so we doing a Thi'sl pop-up today at the compound, and I'm gonna go into a different view. More people coming in, so I just want to get a different view.
If this don't work right, bro, the most expensive thing that you own, your most important asset that you own in this world is yourself. You the asset. The goal is to work on yourself. If you work on yourself, the rest of your world gonna change. Your kid's bad, guess what? Work on yourself. Because when your kids see you working on yourself, guess what your kid gonna say? Hey, daddy different, mama different. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all some real truth. I used to be one of them people that believe y'all, this is y'all getting the real new Thi'sl. Listen. I used to be one of them people that believe you put anybody in the situation to win, they gonna win. I don't believe that no more. Just be honest. Because I was just about to say, if your spouse messed up and you work on yourself, your spouse gonna get right. That might not happen. I'm not an advocate for just telling people dump your situation and run. I'm an advocate for now on the front end saying, make sure what you get yourself into is what God has ordained.
That's real. That's true.
I don't care how long it take you. Slow your life down. If it take you 4 or 5 years to figure that out, slow your life down before you do it. And then you go forward.
Yo, Nick, look, time out. Before we get into this last part, man, Thiz was in Cali, and he was trying to take a picture, and he took somebody who he thought was familiar with the hood, and it went all wrong. Hey, let's tap in. Check this out, yo.
Man, just get one on the outskirts. Anyone, you know what I'm saying? He like, all right, come on. So we riding through. I'm cheesing. I'm souped up. I'm like, man, boys in the hood. I'm like, yeah. We go down the street, man, we ride past a group of dudes sitting on the car. They all just chilling. We go past. I look at them, they look at me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like, there go the sign. Man, by the time we park the car, all you see is dudes jumping off the car, getting out of vans. They walking down the sidewalk. I'm talking, little youngster in the front, got a tank top on, some shorts and some chucks, coming down like this. So I'm stopped to take the picture, still being goofy. So I'm posing in front of the sign. Dude, back to them. So I'm like, bro. He said, what? I said, coming in hot. He said, what? I said, look behind you. Now, you done told me you know these people over here. So I'm like, we cool. I said, look behind you. He turned around. You panicked? The little young boy started yelling before they make it down the sidewalk. Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz.
I don't think that's his cousin.
He yelled. Nah, it wasn't his cousin. Hey, cuz. Right. Hey, cuz. So he make it down there. He said, hey. So dude then froze. He ain't saying nothing.
Like he ain't even from Cali no more.
Froze. So dude say, so they perimeter us. They circle us off, half circle.
No.
Dude say, hey, cuz, what you doing? I said, hey, look. I told him, I said, hey, bro, listen. I said, I ain't even from here. I said, I'm from St. Louis. I said, I'm going to be 100. I just came to take a picture in front of the sign. That's all we doing, and we gone. He said, we don't allow niggas to take pictures in our hood. I said, hey. I ain't know that. Look, look. Look. I said, I ain't know that. I told him, I said, I respect the hood rules everywhere I go. I said, my bad, family, we gone. So I'm thinking that's it. That boy looked at me, he said, looked at his homie, looked at the big homie. So now it just so happened, dude looks at the dude with us. He probably finna fire off on him. And he looked, and dude like, hey, he gets stuff, hey, you remember me from, he said, hey, cuz, didn't you come over here and help so-and-so them when so-and-so got killed? Yeah, man, that's me. I'm with the church around there. He said, cuz, you better start telling us when you come through, cuz. He like, oh, they good, cuz, they good. The little young boy still staring at me like, no lie. We back up. Like, he back up going that way, I backed up this way going to the car. We looking at each other eye to eye. I back to the car, get the door, get in the car, dip, right? We gone. I told you we should have came over here. I said, you told me you was from over here. They know you. If I take you to my hood and I say, oh, this is my hood, they know me. You safe.
Yes.
We wouldn't even have to do all that explaining. So me, still being country, I go back and post the picture, tell the whole story. My homegirl from Compton, she like, fool, why you put the picture up and then tag, I got Jordan Downs, the location. She like, are you crazy?
Everybody gonna see that.
So why old Crip come up under my post like 2-3 months later? Oh, God. Oh, cuz you good. Whenever you want to come over, just tap in with me. Man, I'm not coming back over there. I know what.
So thank you for rocking with us today, man. We really appreciate it. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, hit that alert button. You know what I mean? Like, listen, we really appreciate your support. We really appreciate you guys watching, man. Share with your family and friends, man. Until next time, salute.